Southside United Time for Kids. It's great to see you. Great to be together again. Meet on land that God created. For a long time, the Yagara and the Turrbal people cared for this land. So we pay our respects to their elders past, present and emerging. Pray for reconciliation and connection between us and First Peoples. Connections. We have a connection with God, and we like to say our prayer that reminds us of that. So everyone on your feet ready? From the top of my head to the tips of my toes, from the lobes of my ears to the end of my nose, from my back to my front to my wiggly fingers. God loves me, yay! We're going to be talking about some people who went through a bit of a journey today. So let's sing about I Walk by Faith. Wonder if you've been doing much walking lately, walking by faith, trusting God. Well, I know someone who trusts God and helps us to remember what it means to trust God. Yeah, it's Grover, isn't it? Ready? Shall we call out? 1, 2, 3, Grover! Hi, Richard. Hey, Grover, how are you? Oh, I'm pretty good. That's good to hear. Oh, well, should we get on with the Bible verse? Oh, I thought you'd have something to say. No. Any questions? No. Nothing rude to say about me? No. Okay. Well, shall I tell you the story? Yeah. Oh, I like this story. Yeah, it's a good one, isn't it? Long ago, there was a young woman called Ruth. Yes, she was called Ruth. Well done. Her husband had died. That's sad. It is a bit sad. This is a bit of a sad story to start off with, isn't it? It is. And she lived with her mother-in-law, Naomi, in the land of Moab. Naomi belonged to the village of Bethlehem. Oh, that's where Jesus was born. Yeah, but this is long before Jesus was born. Oh, they still had a village then. Yeah, it was still a village called Bethlehem. And Naomi had decided to return home. Naomi suggested to Ruth that she should stay in Moab, where Ruth's family lived. Oh, so Naomi and Ruth are both in Moab? Yes. So they've travelled to... Naomi and her husband and her 2 sons had travelled to Moab because there'd been a famine. And now Naomi's husband has died and her sons have died, and so she's going to travel back. Oh, okay. Keep going. Okay. But Naomi suggested to Ruth that she should stay in Moab. So Ruth was from Moab. Yes, Ruth is from Moab. Okay. Keep going. So she should stay in Moab, where Ruth's family lived. But Ruth told Naomi that she was going with her to Bethlehem. Oh, that's really sweet, isn't it? She's going to go along. She is. So let's see what happens. It was a long journey from Moab to Bethlehem, about 80 kilometres. Oh, wow, it's a long way. That's a lot. Yep, okay, great. Yep, that's a long walk. And they walked all the way. Oh, can I get a taxi? Well, they didn't have taxis back then. A bus, no buses. A train, no. Probably a bit short for a plane trip. But they didn't have planes back then. Oh, well, I better walk then. Well, they did walk. Okay, keep going. Naomi told Ruth about Bethlehem. Naomi had not been home for a long time. Perhaps people wouldn't recognise her. Oh, do you think she changed that much? I don't know. When Naomi left Bethlehem, she had a husband and 2 sons. And now her husband and both her sons were dead. Well, that's sad. It is sad, but we'll keep going. It might have a happy ending. Oh, it better have a happy ending. Yeah, I'm sure it will have a happy ending. Don't be worried. Stay watching. It's going to be all right. Ruth knew that people in Bethlehem worshipped a god that was different to the gods her people worshipped. Oh, because she was from Moab. That's right. So her people worshipped a different god. Ruth wondered if the people of Bethlehem would welcome her. Would she be able to make new friends? Oh, it's hard when you move to a new place. It is, especially a whole new different country. Oh, yeah, if they follow different gods and stuff. That's right. You can't go to church, your church, with people who believe the same thing as you. Get friends. I'll keep going. It was a long journey, and both Ruth and Naomi had lots to think about. Oh, lots of time to think too. Yeah. And when they arrived in Bethlehem, everyone in the village came out to greet them. They were excited to see them. Oh, yay, that's so cool. Yay. Hello, Naomi. Hello, Ruth. Yeah, although I'd probably be, hello, Naomi. Hello, strange person who is with Naomi. That's probably true. Naomi told the women of Bethlehem what had happened to her in the years she had been away from Bethlehem in the land of Moab. She told them how her husband had died. Oh, this is the sad bit again. Yeah, she told them that her 2 sons had married women from Moab and that both of her sons had died. She told them that she had decided to come home to Bethlehem and that she had suggested to her daughters-in-law that they should stay in Moab. Then Naomi told the people of Bethlehem about Ruth and how Ruth had decided to stay with Naomi and travel with her to Bethlehem. Oh, she's still being sweet, isn't she? She is being sweet. For a while, everyone was talking at once and asking Naomi questions and telling her their own stories. For Naomi, she had come home. For Ruth, she'd come to a strange country. For the people of Bethlehem, there was lots to talk about. And there was also lots to do. It was harvest time in Bethlehem, and the fields were full of ripe barley. Oh, you better get out and do it. Well, they got out and do it. Are you going to stop the story there? Well, yeah, we're going to stop the story there. Come along on Saturday for our family service, and we're going to explore the rest of the story and find out the ending. Find out that there's a happy ending. A happy ending? Yeah. Yeah, but you'll have to come along, or you might get your parents to read you the book of Ruth. It's not very long, but hope to see you on Saturday. But something for you to think about. Not really a craft, but a bit like a craft. You might want to cut out some tear shapes. Oh, because this was a sad story, yeah. And you might want to write down on each one something that makes you sad or something that's made you sad. And then talk about it with each other. Share what are the things that have made you sad lately. Because sometimes when we share our sad things, that helps us. Oh, yeah, if we talk about it, then the other person can listen and comfort us. That's right. So it's good to share what makes us sad, what gives us those feelings, especially with our family. Oh, because they care about us. They do care about us. So grab some paper, cut out some shapes, and share with each other. Adults, you can do this too. Share with your kids what's made you sad this week. What's upset you? What's caused you troubles? Well, time for us to go. Don't forget family service on Saturday here at Yeronga, 5 p.m. We're talking about Ruth. We're going to find out the end. We're going to find out the end. We're going to find out the end of the story. We're going to have some lots of fun. See you all then. Bye, everybody.